crime prevention program for the City of Portland. Many people think we work for the Police Bureau. We don't. Our work is done under the auspices of the Office of Neighborhood Involvement. We do work very closely with our police partners and other city and county agencies. The mission of our program is to organize and support community partnerships to prevent crime and the fear of crime. We believe strongly that police alone cannot keep the city safe. We need residents who are the eyes and ears of their neighborhoods to get involved, partner with the police, and implement crime prevention strategies to make their communities less vulnerable to crime.
Our goal as crime prevention coordinators is to educate the community and give them the tools to not only prevent crime in their community, but also prevent the fear of crime. We also give trainings on a regular basis in the community with neighborhood watch groups, businesses, and the like. Talking to community groups about other important issues like identity theft, car prowls, burglary, those are important issues to the community, so we make sure to provide trainings on those topics as well.
Part of what we do is community organizing. And what we mean by community organizing is working with the public to try to organize around problems. We help organize people into block watches. In some neighborhoods we'll organize foot patrols depending on the need in that neighborhood. We also organize people at apartment complexes through our ESP program. Just a couple years ago I had a block watch which, you know, when they first came to me, it was only one neighbor that knew that there was an issue in the community that was really concerned about it. And so what we did is we organized and we met outside the community. We had everybody there, and then all of a sudden, all the neighbors that had been fearful and didn't want to talk to each other because they didn't know the other neighbor and had assumptions and all that kind of stuff, were able to get together and share their experiences, work together. They sent in weekly logs, and we're actually able to problem solve. We finally were able to move those people out that were doing the drug activity in their community, and ever since then, every year they celebrate by having a National Night Out party. One of the things that I always talk to people about is I say 90% of crime prevention is getting to know your neighborhood.
One of the main components of the crime prevention program is problem solving. Often neighbors, community members, or local businesses call the crime prevention program and want us to deal with their crime, nuisance, or livability issues. In turn, the crime prevention program offers information, resources, and other pieces of advice to help curb their issues. However, sometimes our problems can't be solved with a quick fix, or they're issues that the crime prevention program hasn't dealt with before. Thus, we work often with the Portland Police Bureau, Multnomah County District Attorney's Office, and the Oregon Liquor Control Commission. In this specific location, some neighbors and local businesses were concerned with some drug dealing going on. I had local residents contact me concerning high school kids interacting with drug dealers and sitting on their property across the street. In turn, I initiated a crime prevention through environmental design analysis at this location. The neighbors implemented the changes I recommended. The community also got involved with working with the local high school, transportation, and the Portland Police Bureau to facilitate more patrols around the area. Over time, the problem was greatly reduced.
Crime prevention through environmental design is the basic concept of making your property as crime resistant as possible and trying to deter criminal activity anywhere around or in your building. Some of the simplest things that we advocate people to do is to cut back things like your vegetation, add lighting. Criminals, for the most part, as they're looking for a place to commit crime, are going to be looking for areas where they can hide, they can conceal, and nobody's going to be able to see them. So with crime prevention through environmental design, we're always looking at different ways that we can make the building as crime resistant as possible. Behind me is a building that we've been working on for a while. It's an industrial building that has a lot of overgrown vegetation and no lighting at all at night. So one of the simplest things the owner's going to do is cut back the vegetation, prune up some of the trees, and add some good lighting at night, so that the hope is that a criminal comes by, takes a look at the building during the day and at night, and says, you know what, I'm not going to commit a crime here because somebody on the street or somebody driving or walking by will be able to easily see me.
All of these services are available through the crime prevention program. If you live in Portland and need some assistance, please call 503-823-4000 and ask for your crime prevention coordinator.